Alright, so now I'm running into what I call the Bobby Lee problem, because Bobby Lee was the one that went and identified this problem first on YouTube. And that was all these
the well's
markers.
Been having brownout.
Okay, so you see how these markers are everywhere? And the screen just gets peppered with these markers, right? And it's because what happens at the beginning of the game, here, admissions, and it shows here like all the markers for all these missions start popping up, including these activities, right? So what you end up having to do is you have to go here, click on talk to Sarah, right? And then hit show only active targets, and then go back. And now there should be one target on the screen right there. Well, today's the day I get to go to the lodge. And now I'm ready to go in and say hi to the gang.
As you enter the city.
And the lodge. Welcome to the lodge. Hello, everybody.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
I want to join Constellation, unravel this mystery with you.
Interesting.
You want this rock breaker in our organization? After getting lost the first time?
But he still showed up, didn't he? Isn't persistence a signature trait for an explorer?
We're at the beginning of a very important discovery here. What you found on Vectera, the artifact, there's more. And they're creating something we don't understand yet. If you're serious about wanting to be a part of this, then you have to know that we are diving headfirst into the unknown. There could be considerable risks.
I'm ready. Let's find out what these artifacts are.
Good. We'll set you up with a room. Take some time to meet everyone. Then, when you're ready, you and I will be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet.
Cool. All right, Vasco.
Walter, you don't have to answer this, but I was wondering something. You're around the lodge a lot. Like, almost all the time. Doesn't that bother your wife?
That is a rather personal question, but I'll indulge it. I'm told that when I'm not here, I'm distracted by what I might be missing, and wind up crabby, or, my personal favorite, irascible. It has been determined that for the long-term health of our relationship, that I am better off here, rather than simply making things worse at home.
Okay, then. I guess if you're both okay with it.
I'm gonna go take a look at my room. Oh yeah. I'm home. There it is. Hello, old friend. Nice. Get my suit back. So that's awesome. So I have that suit now. And we go upstairs. There it is. The Gravis suit. Awesome. So there's my Starborn spacesuit, Astra, and then the Mystery Gravis suit, which is way beefier.
Sometimes I think you only keep me around because I pay for everything.
You and I both know you have the credits to spare, and you love every minute of this.
Lately,
Yeah.
I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
Yeah, I just did some. I went and I hit my F button here, and you can see the cutter just pops on. Which I didn't have the cutter. So I don't know where I got it, or how I got it, but it must have been just as I walked in the door. Before I really start talking to Sarah, I need to up my suit game. So some Neo City corpware. And then in the spacesuit right here, so hide spacesuit and settlements. You gotta hit T. There we go. Now ready. Dread. She's a busybody, that one. Seriously. Where's she going now?
Hello there, Vasco.
Greetings, Walter Stroud.
Sarah.
How may I assist
Sarah.
you?
Can I help?
Oh, no, I don't need anything. Just,
So,
checking in.
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
All systems are functioning well
I'm
within
ready.
established
We're
parameters.
going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of
I
bedrock.
have been given
That means
no
people can pass them
alternate
around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
And it's a good chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Got it. You and me until we get that artifact. What do you get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Got it. You and me until we get the artifact. It looks like... what is it? Bar graphs? Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's you and me from here out.
So how did you know there was an artifact on
Stolen
Vectera?
any sacred relics recently?
Ha ha. I don't have much time for that kind of thing anymore.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Until
whoa.
later.
I wasn't born yesterday.
Is that Barrett? Where's Barrett?
I bet you have your eye on something.
If you must know, there's rumors of an 18th
I
century...
am at your service, Captain.
Okay, here's the problem. In my last playthrough, Barrett died. So I never got to play with Barrett as a companion. And Sarah, she just was, her attitude was just too off-putting. So I wasn't really too fond of her either. But after going through the mission and having her as a companion on my ship, I'm like, she's not that bad, you know? Hey, there's an old face.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
What do you mean, Tula?
Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
I would love to join the Vanguard. Sign me up.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right, here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system.
Well, we'll have to talk to him. I'm sure we can make him a good offer.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Well, I guess we're off to Sidonia then. Ready to go?
I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
The artist? That statue?
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera!
What the heck?
I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you?
Yes, yes.
Captain
it
of the
is.
frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
He's definitely talking about you, Sarah. I just joined Constellation. I'm hardly a shining star.
Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it.
Do you hear this, Sarah?
I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Well, I mean, we might have met either way. A coffee shop is basically my second home.
Fantastic! I think that makes us roommates. By rule, we pretty much have to be best friends. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
I definitely want to assign him because, I mean, he's an adoring fan.
You won't be disappointed.
Manage your crew, review, and change their assignments. Sweet. So now he's part of my crew? Okay, so yeah, we'll add him to the ship. Oh, this is funny. I've never played the game with the adoring fan, so this is definitely going to be a fun playthrough. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Starfield action. He's got scavenging, concealment, weightlifting. Oh good, so he can carry a lot. He can hide, and he can steal. Well, that makes for a decent shipmate. So Sarah, on the other hand, she has the astrodynamics, lasers, leadership, and botany. So the astrodynamics and lasers is great for the ship. So, oh, but she hasn't been added to my crew yet. So now I have a crew. Sweet. Check that out, Sarah. Just like that. I'm a big deal, okay? I know you are a big deal too, but now we're two big deals. You know what I'm saying? Two big deals, you know? Right? Like this, that's probably what this sculpture, see, this is what I'm talking about, the sculpture.
Is it weird that I still get nervous about it?
Alright, let's go. These people are crazy.
Need some work done?
Yeah, actually.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Alright. So I can't go and take them in the Crimson Fleet Ghost. I can't believe I didn't keep a decent ship. I can take the Starborn Guardian. That's the hot ship, right? It's either that or else I take the Frontier. And you know what? Let's stick to theme. So it's saying I think I have 647 of 200 right now. So this only has 450 and this is 950. Alright, well, I got a couple bucks, which means I can upgrade the Frontier. You know what? Maybe we should take a quick look at it before and after. Alright, so here's the Frontier original. It's a pretty fun ship.
I suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
Yeah, I gotta do some repairs. So this is it, just a little tiny ship, right? Yeah, you got the cockpit and a bathroom. Is there even a bed? Oh, there is a bed. Alright, well, let's go and upgrade it. Alright, I'm gonna grab the landing gear and the bay. Move them off to the side. Now the engine is a little A. What do we got here? Max power, grab thrust. These are all terrible options. So yeah, it's not a very good ship. It does have lots of fuel though. A decent shield. But the main problem is the cargo. So where is the cargo? So it says 450, right? So this is 210 right here. Right? So where's the other cargo? Is it... Oh, right there. So 240 plus the 210 makes the 450. So I have access to the galleon, which gives me 1480. So now we have almost 2,000 cargo, which is what I'd like to have, considering that right now I have so many resources that I'm collecting as I go. So I really do need to start carrying lots of cargo. We're going to work on the numbers. So then the mobility. So these engines, they're decent. If you take these engines and you delete them. Alright, so now there's no engines at all. And then add the white dwarfs. So now you can see in the bottom corner here, it says top speed. So you can see on the B class, this is a B class engine. Your top speed's 140. On the A class, your top speed's 150. But on the A class White Dwarf 3015 with a Starship Design rank 4, right? You can get this. So now our mobility is still not good, right? So now our mobility is up to 65. Now our mobility is up to 100. So that's how many engines we need, right? But now our jump range is way down. Sarah's probably like, why are you rebuilding the ship? I just hired you and now you're rebuilding the ship? So yeah, reactors. My highest A class, I guess, is a 29, right? Which is pretty good. But my highest B class is a 39, right? Now it's 50 grand. Do I want to spend 50 grand on it? Kinda do. The grav drive. So we got the beta grav drive here, which is a $23,000 drive with 36. So the control room, because then I get the crew station of 4. Alright, so I'm at 7 already. My favorite structural element for the Star Trek ship, the avian wing. And it's like this one right here. And there's two of them. The Deimos Wing B port. So I guess I didn't technically need the fuel tank, right? Not enough landing gear. Oh no. What can we do about that? I don't even have to add the second one. We have to add the door between the two. And I'm gonna make it a passageway. And that should be it. So that goes up into that, into that. Everything's normal. Except for these nacelles. But I'm gonna leave them bare for now. Why not? And then we're gonna colorize. So first color, sure. Red. Second color. Okay. Looks like toothpaste. I wonder if I can put that one there instead. There it is. Alright, well, we need a back window. We need windows in general. So the shutter. So I want to put a 4 on the aft. And I want to put the starboard. Starboard is right. So I want to put the starboard one on the left. And I want to put the port one on the right. Which sounds backwards. And it is. It's because I don't want the shutters. There. Now we got some windows. Alright. Weapons are all in the same location. My shield weapons are terrible, but that's okay. 140,000. So what do you think, Sarah? You like it? Slightly modified. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright, let's take a look at the ship. I mean, not bad, not bad.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
Let's take a quick look over here. Got a window. Looking at one of the engines. Still have the kitchen. Looks like the bed is gone. Yeah. And we've got all this stuff here.
I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
Right? So yeah, there's no bed on board, but we have business to do. We'll add that later. we got for speed here? 174 and whoosh. Yeah, baby. All right, Starfielders. Starborn, thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for coming back and checking out this build. As you can see, it's slightly modified. Got the twin engines on either side. Sarah and I are going for a run. Check out my videos, check out my podcast, and come back for more Starfield action.
Back in Sidonia. Ah, I cherish these visits to the forgotten corners of the United Colonies. Have something for me?
Time to go? Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Well, this will be interesting. That's for sure.